Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. A hot tea, please.
What's Cool in School has been just fantastic, and we are now visiting Rutherford County Virtual School, and we are starting off this episode with the principal here, Jessica Supicon. First off, Jessica, thank you so much for your time.
You are welcome. Thanks for having us.
You are very welcome. This is amazing what you have here and what you provide to the students who need that virtual setting for whatever reason. Can you give us some background on how this concept got started?
Sure. Well, we're going on our 5th year at the Rutherford County Virtual School. We opened in 2020. A lot of people think that we were in response to COVID, and we were not. There were a lot of schools or school systems around the state that had virtual schools before COVID set in. And so Rutherford County already had a plan to open that, and then COVID just kind of fast-tracked that. So we opened in 2020 with 100 students, and we have grown every year since opening, and now we serve about 400.
That is incredible. And you yourself, you're a high school graduated from Holloway High School, which you're kind of your building is right next to.
Yes.
How is that for you to be now serving the community that served you at one point?
Well, I love it. We are so thrilled to be here on Holloway's campus. And the interesting thing is that Holloway's a small choice school. So I've always felt very, like that was my thing. I loved being a student over here and having a smaller class size, and then really having that fast track to graduation. So I graduated in 3 years, which is something that our school allows you to do. And I tell all of my staff, I tell my parents, if the virtual school would have been around then, I probably would have come here just because I wanted to get ahead with my coursework and get into college as fast as possible. So later on in the segment, we'll discuss what we offer as far as like dual enrollment and the major opportunities for our students to fast track into those advanced academics.
And that's right, that'll be coming up a little bit later, dual enrollment and then Connection Fridays on how students are connected. As a district, were you all surprised at the number of parents or students that wanted or needed to be a part of this? Choose this?
I wasn't so surprised just because I had really seen the need in the community, but I am thrilled that we are growing and so favorably by the community. We have got students that come to us for so many different reasons, from premier athletes that train during the day that need that flexible schedule to students that might be medically fragile or have siblings that are. We've got parents that just wanted that safety piece to keep their kids at home with them that might have otherwise been homeschooled. And then just students that are, kind of disenfranchised with the high school experience. They don't care about the pep rallies. They just want to get straight to the academics and then go on and get to that next step that we have some really good systems in place to prepare them for.
You also have some other, in addition to like the dual enrollment opportunities, you have work-based learning opportunities out there.
Yes.
What is that and who is it with?
So I'm thrilled about our work-based learning opportunity. We have paired with or partnered with Nissan Manufacturing in Smyrna. We are the first school to ever do this, although the county's been trying to get in with them for years. And the flexible nature of what our high school students are afforded enables them to go on the floor at Nissan Manufacturing and start working part-time there. What's thrilling is, one, the wage that comes out of that. Our students are making over $18 an hour to start with it, which is incredible. But then also those real life applications that they're learning there, being able to get on the floor to learn how to work in groups and teams with managers, and then those practical skills that come from that incredible, I don't know if you've toured with Nissan,
No.
but it is incredible. The robots, the systems, they've got thousands of employees that take a sheet of metal to a finished car in one day. It is awesome. So it allows our students to get these incredible opportunities that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to get without that.
From Nissan, have you heard, or do they brag about the students that come in? What is that? Because again, they may be like, well, they're young. They may not
Right.
take this responsibility the way that they should, but something tells me that the students perform well.
They do. They are bragging on our students all the time, saying that not only are they on time, but they're also very respectful, that they're doing the job and doing it well. So we've been able to grow that partnership each year, which we're very excited about. Yeah.
So you serve hundreds of students now. Do you hope to continue to grow, or is there an application process? Do students have to meet a certain standard to be a part of the virtual school?
So we do have an application process.
Okay.
We don't necessarily have criteria for being admitted into the school, but we do have to have the seats available. Right now we're on a wait list for our middle and high school grades. So I think that we will grow into the future for sure. This is appealing to a lot of those families that are looking for something different, one of those choice school opportunities.
How proud you must be as a principal to work with an incredible staff. You see the students, performing, amazingly on, the things that they're doing. What is that like for you to be able to look at this as a whole since you've been here from the beginning?
Oh yeah, I'm so proud of everything that's going on. We have grown not only with our students but also academically. Last year we were named a reward school and a level 5 school, which is the highest distinction that the Tennessee Department of Ed puts out. That's difficult for a virtual school to attain. So I'm extremely proud of what our students and our teachers are doing. It's just incredible.
Is there anything we haven't talked about that you would want to make sure that everyone out there knows about Rutherford County Virtual School, the trailblazers here?
Well, I say that we base our whole school on 3 different core foundations. Number 1, those high academics that's shown through our level 5 and our reward school growth. We also pride ourselves on being flexible. Our students are not on a screen from 8 until 3 like somewhat, you might think they were maybe during COVID or during distance learning. So we've got a lot of flexibility. We've got personalized learning in the afternoons outside of that group whole team teaching. And then also another one is that social piece, the Connection Fridays. When we first opened, I involved my parents a lot, and I said, what are we doing well and what could we do differently? And they said, we love being a part of the virtual school, but our kids still need to socialize with their peers in person. And so the next year we were open, we built Connection Fridays, and it's something that we've got a whole schedule through the whole entire school year, and our students and our families really love that.
We cannot stop or end this without talking about the difference between distance learning and a virtual school. I want to make sure people know that distinction between the two.
Right, and I get that question a lot, or a lot of people might have been disenfranchised with virtual because the distance learning was just kind of thrown together. And so I tell families this a lot. Distance learning was a very fast response to being sent home to COVID. Teachers weren't prepared, students and parents weren't prepared. Virtual school is a very well-established, well-oiled machine. We have got the teachers and the technology in place. We've got the curriculum piece there. So it's very much a rockin' and rollin' type of smooth process. Students have one platform that they turn all their work in. Distance learning was every teacher being able to just quickly say, okay, I'm going to use this and we're going to turn your work in this way. It was unorganized just because of the fast push out of it. But we've got a platform in place that has been around for, very long time, and it's extremely organized and well done.
So the teachers do lesson plans just like they would, say, if they were sitting in a classroom?
Absolutely, yeah. We follow that same curriculum that Rutherford County puts out. Our 5th grade teachers doing the same thing the 5th grade teachers would in person. The same for our high school math, our middle school. The students are getting exactly what they would if they were in the brick and mortar school, just through Zoom in the comfort of their own home.
For those that would like to learn more about the virtual school here in Rutherford County, where can they go?
Our website has tons of information. We've got prior interviews we've done that highlight our students and our teachers. So that's, if you Google search Rutherford County Virtual School, or the direct link is rcso.rcschools.net.
The Trailblazers. This is amazing. Principal Jessica Supacon, thank you for sharing all of this with us. For you guys, we were talking dual enrollment opportunities as well as expanding on their Connection Fridays here through the virtual school. Thanks so much. We'll be right back.
Well, we went all out for you this year, didn't we, little girl? Yep, we got you what you wanted with all the bells and whistles.
A brand new car?
Let's go check it out. Come on. We're here.
Oh my gosh, we're going to the garage. I got a car.
Yep, let's get in here. Let me show you what's going on.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Duggar, got your 18 SEER heat pump with your ultraviolet home treatment system.
I cannot believe it. Thank you.
Give the gift of clean air this year. Merry Christmas from the Busy Bee family.
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
So we are starting off Rutherford County Virtual School with focusing on their dual enrollment opportunities. And to expand on what students are provided with through this program, we have counselor Jennifer Courtney. We also have 11th grader Kirsten Tyler with us. Thank you both for giving me your time.
Absolutely.
Well, first let's talk about those dual enrollment opportunities. The students have opportunities with Motlow, MTSU, and also TCAT.
Yes.
Expand on that and what they're able to get.
Okay, yes, we are unique in our opportunity because we actually partner with 3 schools, our local schools, MTSU, Motlow, and TCAT. So our students can take any class that they have on their campus. They're not just limited to the few that are offered inside the high school like the other high schools.
Okay.
So they could take any of their courses. So, you know, a lot of our CTE programs, because we're a virtual school, they have that hands-on feel, and so we can't offer those because we're virtual, but the students can take those classes on campus. So they can take as many classes as they want. I think Kirsten is taking 5 right now.
Wow.
5 classes. So yeah, we are very unique in that, and we love to provide that opportunity for our students.
Kirsten, share with us the classes that you are taking through this.
Right now I'm taking chemistry, history, art, speech, and communications.
Yeah. How has this been for you, being able to have this opportunities and to work on these classes?
It's definitely been helpful knowing that once I graduate high school, I also have an associate's degree, so it'll take some time off my college years, and it's not been too hard. So,
Kirsten, I'm curious, what do you hope to do with your future?
I'm hoping to become an astronomer.
That's beautiful, absolutely wonderful. What did your parents think about you being able to have this? And
I know my mom's really proud of me. Like, she's like super happy about this.
oh, I'm sure she is. Now, all the students, like how many students do you have participating in dual enrollment?
Right now we have about 30 that are participating. You know, students have to have a 3.0 GPA, so it is our brightest of students that are able to participate. But we've got about 30 right now, evenly dispersed between the 3 schools. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. They choose maybe based on the location, obviously, because not only can they take the classes online, but some of them, like Kirsten, are taking them on campus, just like regular college students. So she goes to Motlow every day and takes her classes. So yeah, we've got them, you know, sometimes they choose Motlow or MTSU based on the size of the campus or the location, just kind of depending on their needs.
What is it like, Kirsten, to be on campus with other college students?
It's not that bad, I guess. Like, I thought it'd be a little scarier because they're all older than me, but it hasn't been. So
Happy to hear that. I mean, taking college courses can be stressful.
Right.
Like, it is a lot. What is the conversation that you have with your 30 students?
Well, I do feel like our students are a little bit more prepared for this because they are in that virtual setting. So they already are working on those college skills like time management and just advocating for themselves as a student because they are virtual. They don't have a teacher over them even in the virtual school saying, okay, Kirsten, time to get to work on that. So they've already learned those skills that really help them in the program, so they go in and rock it. I'm telling you, these professors, sometimes at the end of the courses, even last year, they would say, I didn't even know that was a high school student. This whole time I thought it was a college student. So they really are, they're representing us well. They really are amazing.
How do you work with the parents to keep them updated on the progression of the student?
Yes, that is a little bit of, at the college level, they don't really talk to the parents that much. They talk directly to the students. And so, like I said, a lot of these professors don't even know that they're high school students. So we have an advocate and a kind of a program director with both Malo, MTSU, and TCAT, and they're kind of the go-between. So I reach out to our program director with them and say, like, hey, how's Kirsten doing? How are the students doing? They check in, and then I send that information to the parents. So
for the dual enrollment programs, if you have a student that's not maybe excelling or meeting the marks to where they should, then what is that next step? What is that conversation?
Well, we do a lot of in between. Before they get to that point, there's a lot of conversation, between the professors, I think, and the students.
Okay.
But then, there is a time, just like in college, where there's a withdrawal where it doesn't go towards their GPA because, as you know, dual enrollment counts as your high school GPA and it also counts on your college GPA.
Right.
So we make sure that we have those conversations before it gets to a point where it's detrimental to either of those GPAs.
Now, Kirsten, did you pick Motlow?
I did.
What was it about Motlow that you liked?
It was definitely closer, and it being a smaller campus was definitely more hopeful than going to MTSU with all more people there.
Understandable. Definitely get that. Is there anything that we haven't touched on when it comes to the dual opportunities from either one of you?
Not that I know of.
Tell them about next year, what your opportunity
Oh,
might be.
next year I'm thinking about doing a study abroad program over the summer, so I could take English 2 in like Europe.
How incredible is
I
that for a
know.
12th grader then at that point?
Right.
That, I wish you the very best.
Thank
all the
you.
best in your future and what you do, and just have a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Do the students that do this, are they still able to enjoy their teenage years, that last little bit of that high school feel maybe?
I think so. They're already kind of working on their own. There's a reason why they've chosen the virtual school to begin with. They've got travel sports or just different reasons why that, traditional high school setting did not apply. Kirsten obviously is very driven, obviously, and so she wants to get ahead, and that's a way to do it. At a traditional school, she wouldn't be able to take 5 dual enrollment classes, so this is a way that she can get ahead and just move on to be an astronomer.
Kirsten, I'd love to see where you're at in 20 years.
Thank
I would
you.
love it. Again, wish you the very, very best.
Thank
And
you so
thank you
much.
so
Yes,
much. We
ma'am.
appreciate all
Absolutely.
of that information. We're not done. We have so much more to go when we talk about the Rutherford County Virtual School. Stick with us. We'll be back after this.
Nashville's Nutcracker returns to TPAC this December, presented by Nashville Ballet. This holiday season, audiences will journey with Clara and the Nutcracker Prince through Nashville's history and the land of sweets. Tickets at NashvilleBallet.com.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
So, you want to be a part of the Busy Bee team, huh? Well, how do you see yourself fitting into the organization? Oh, I get it. You want to be a weather bee.
Now, a word from the principal.
Well, I'd just like to say that I'm really proud of our students and our staff. Over the last 5 years, we have really grown into a school that any student and parent should be proud to be at. We've got extremely high academics with our achievement levels, and then what we're doing by building a sense of community and collaboration with our students and our teachers is something that I'm so proud of. I feel like I know these students and these parents extremely well, even though they are virtual. We form relationships, and we're just really, really excited about the future of our school. To be a trailblazer is paving new paths. It is taking the normal school model and flipping it, showing that students can learn in different ways and that we are really preparing students for the future for that next step, whether it be the job market or higher education. They're empowered, they are taking a hold of their education and really learning how to self-advocate.
We appreciate you joining us for all of our episodes. If you would like to take a look back and share them and watch them again, well, just download our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile. You'll have access to not only What's Cool in School in Rutherford County, but all of the other programs produced by Main Street Media.